everyone. Today we are going to talk about dispersed communication. So, during the dispersed communication, an employee often seems to work individually. So, they face a lot of problems in it. So, the main problems they face is lack of communication and lack of communication conversation. So, during a dispersed communication, employee might feel demotivated. So, to bring the belongingness and unity, leaders have to make certain strategies in the organization. Like leaders can motivate them by giving motivational speeches or include them in group discussions and make the environment engaging.
Okay, so talking about dispersed communication on the basis of virtual responsibility, in today's particular concern, as everything has become so digitalized, virtual communication plays a very important and vital role. Because when employee or when an organization starts to accommodate different individuals or different employees for its work basis, for its everyday day-to-day workforce, ultimately it will find its employees to be concentrated in different nook and corners of the world. So ultimately what happens, there may be different circumstances or different aspects of involving each and everyone in the decision making. So if, for instance, the company or the organization is one in particular location and the employees are segregated towards different locations. So in this case, what happens? Ultimately, when there is a decision making or if anything other things have been involved that is coming to the organization, so organization it is more responsibility of the manager to involve each and every person into the decision making. But here what happens? The employees are segregated from one place to the other place. So here what happens? Virtual communication plays a very important role where it starts to accommodate different individuals using the virtual platform that goes with Zoom meetings, Google Meet, and certain other cloud meetings which have been organized scheduled for a specific time, which helps in enabling them in involving decision making. So in this way, what happens? It includes the advantages as well as the disadvantages on the basis of virtual communication for the dispersed group.
So some of the challenges that are faced in dispersed communication are lack of employee engagement, no proper communication between team members, and no proper time zones that will be available for every member from the different parts to interact with each other, and lack of collaboration are some of the challenges faced in dispersed communication.
So very often, as you were saying, for dispersed communication, which means people are not in the same location or the same country is what it means. So when it comes to dispersed communication, people, for example, I worked in a place for an internship of 1 month where it was Friends Avendra. So we had meetings from Avendra from Mumbai. Actually, the headquarters is located in Mumbai. So when it is in Mumbai, we don't have proper communication face to face. So in this time, what happens? Here comes Zoom meetings and other types of digital communication ways. For example, we had a WhatsApp group telling today you are supposed to be present with the amount of target with so and so. For example, 11 lakh was the amount target for a day or a week. The rent was 11 lakh and they segregated the amounts in forms of meetings, not face to face but it was virtual. The language which they used was English mixed with Hindi, which we were not able to fully understand. But we could get some points from it but not fully understand. So when this takes place, this is what is called dispersed communication. People are not from the same location or the same country. So when it comes here, the challenges faced as they previously discussed, people may not fully understand what they are going to tell us. We might not understand because we will not be taken in the way of learning Hindi and they communicating it to us in a different language. We may understand as Indians or the South Indian people, we may understand Tamil and English probably. So when it's not, this is what's called dispersed communication. We might face lots of difficulties. So here when it comes from abroad, for example, that's the headquarters, say for example Tesla, its headquarters in the abroad countries. So when they want to communicate something and when they want to tell a new product is launched, this is what is the price quoted and I'm supposed to sell it for only this price, that's a communication done, but not face to face, virtually. This is what is called dispersed communication. And here they might tell it as communicate through English, which we may understand few words and some may not, because the way of abroad people talking English is literally totally different. That's two types of languages, as you know, American and the British. So people may not always understand. Although people know few of us in India, most probably everyone knows in today's generation because it's a worldwide language. And So as